Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age, Dave here again with a double unboxing. I'm not going to make chapter marks for one versus the other. I'm just going to open them both simultaneously. These are the Masters of the Universe New Eternia He-Man and Skeletor from the Mattel's Masterverse figure series. You can see He-Man's head came off the ball in there, but I don't believe anything's wrong with it. I'm going to open it anyway, so fuck it. You got Skeletor over here. Barcodes. He-Man, most powerful man in the universe. Skeletor, evil lord of destruction. Warnings on the bottom. Barcodes on the bottom. Amazing artwork on the side for both. Amazing artwork on the back for both. The Tila and the Merman are also out and about somewhere. These are original designs inspired by classic concepts. He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. The most powerful man in the universe explores the world of Eternia, seeking to stop the sinister Skeletor from forging the scimitar of chaos. He can feel the twilight of the world coming. He can feel it in his bones. He must find the megalomaniacal madman and put an end to his havoc once and for all. The fate of the universe demands it. Skeletor, evil lord of destruction. Using his mastery of mystical havoc energy, the madman Skeletor uncovered the violent spell that can forge the scimitar of chaos, a weapon that collects souls and grants ultimate power to he who wields it. In an undisciplined hand, however, it will bring about the end of Eternia. To be a master of the universe, he must first master death, but at what cost? Dun dun dun. Let's get these guys out of here. I've had these for 2 months, almost. A month and a half, 2 months. Something like that. They were originally my buddy Jamie's, but he decided to let me have them because he knew I'm a bigger collector of He-Man than him, or he knew I'd make a nice video out of it. Rock thing on the floor. So I graciously or gratefully accepted them from him, and now I'm finally making the video. Put the boxes aside. That's on the floor behind me somewhere. Rock thing. Ooh, he's got a cape. Plastic cradle shots. He-Man's helmeted barbarian warrior head. Nicely sculpted. The eyes are painted well. It's a nice, handsome man in a helmet there. I like it. Don't know which one I'm going to use on him, but we have options. Yeah. We have the non-helmeted head. Also very nicely sculpted. This hair is all the same brown blondie plastic. This one has a wash to it. It's very nice. They do appear to be the same person, which is nice. When two heads from the same person appear to be the same said person. Get the hands. Get the weapons. All of that's banded in. We've got a right grip hand for the sword or the dagger. It is a horizontal hinge, not a vertical, which is annoying. Get it together, Mattel. Sword hands need up and down hinges. A open, flat hand. I'm assuming for slapping bitches. You know, gotta keep hoes in line. Nope, no reaction from Space River. She's not paying attention to me.
I'm listening, I just didn't want to laugh out loud.
Oh, you can laugh at me. I'm fucking funny. A nicely sculpted dagger. A boot knife or something. The sword is a little bit warped. Molded in gray, slightly sparkly plastic, which gives it an otherworldly magical feel. I like the version of it. It is nostalgic, it is retro, but it is updated and modernized a little bit. I like that. Let's get these bands out of here. Let's see, there's a wrist we can get to. Let's see. Yeah. We're going to get this one from the front. Get the battle axe, also slightly warped from being in the package. That's alright. Nicely sculpted. Dings and gashes from being a battle axe. I dig it. Let's get the He-Man body out of here. Oh, look at that. I'm going to take that back. I missed his feet being strapped in. Why would they not be strapped in? That one didn't work. But let's on the floor. All right. Straighten out his body. Got some beefy legs on this guy. Beefy lower legs. What do you think? Should I put a head on him? The armor piece is a separate attachment. Looks like you can remove it pretty easily once you figure out how to unstrap it. There you go. There's a strap goes through both of these and it snugs down. Football pads, chest harness. That will come off, no problem. Get about 90 degrees on the shoulders. The shoulder pads do kind of get out of the way, but you got to be careful because you don't want to rip them off of there. Same on this side. Where is the articulation point? Once you find the... there it is. So either... there you go, he had a super stiff shoulder. I was afraid of breaking it. Bicep cuts, double jointed elbows, which do appear to be pinless, which is nice. So you can give us pinless elbows and pinless knees, but you can't give us a vertical hinge on the wrist for the sword hand? Come on. This is getting out of hand. The armor in the back does hold the sword quite nicely. That'll probably be where he's going to live there. The loincloth skirted piece is molded thick plastic attached under the belt piece. So there's a bit of flashing fuzz there. Not a lot of forward on the torso bend. A little bit of back on it. Not the greatest. Plenty of rocker hula hoop to it. You can twist. Get that sword out of there. Side to side. Yeah. Boot cut. Knee joints. Lower boot cut, thigh cut. There's a spot for the boot knife to go, the dagger. It's super snug. It fits in there very good, very well. The wrist bracers are a separate piece. I like the wrapped moccasin style of footwear on them. I dig that. Let's see if the headless body stands up. Stands up just fine. So, barbarian head, since that was what was supposed to be on in the package. You can mix and match the heads to other figures. Let's get him. I almost knocked everybody over there. Let's get him holding the sword. He's going to be holding the sword and the axe at the same time because he don't need no shield. He didn't come with one. Thread that through there. Oh, motherfucker. Take that back. Now we're going to thread that through there. See? Wrist bracers come off. I'm going to put that back on right there. Plug his damn hand back into his arm. So, get him standing straight. I dig that. Let's go for... I'm going to hold it here for a few seconds. We're going to find out if this is the middle of the video. Make that the thumbnail. He-Man split. Maybe that will be. We don't know. This damn thing picks a thumbnail on its own. I don't do it, folks. Skeletor. Let's get his head, his other hands. Havoc staff. Other sword. Is he strapped in here? His cape is wrapped around the sides of the package and then taped to it. That's weird. I guess it keeps it from bunching up and looking ridiculous, but it's weird. I don't like that. Let's get that done. And the cape is through the plastic cradle shell, as they often are on action figures. I think that's it, so we'll get him out of there in a second. First, let's take a look at the accessories. Havoc staff was at hand first. The fat, chunky staff. It's got some weight to it. I like it. It's going to take a little maneuvering to get it in his hands, I'm guessing. There's a very cool sculpt on it. All molded in the same, looks to be the same plastic. Well, the shaft versus the head anyway. If you know why I'm laughing, you're a child like I am. He's got a right fist molded in blue plastic, so he can, scream at the wind. He also has a open left bitch slapping hand, molded with the gnarly fingernails. Very cool. More traditional style Skeletor head with a hood on it. Very nice. Very well sculpted. Nicely painted. I'm liking this head. We'll see which one I go with in a bit. He comes with the Scimitar of Doom, whatever the hell it was called. I dropped it on there already. Let's see, does He-Man say Scimitar of Chaos? The blade is molded in a very reflective, shiny, glossy, that's a good one. Glossy gray plastic with a lot of shimmer to it. Has a real nice scimitar shape, I think. Some chinks out of it from hitting against other weapons. The hilt and crossguard are molded in or painted in really dull bronzy gold. Put that aside. Let's take a look at the man himself, Skeletor. Oh, that was easy. On the floor. As you can see, this piece with the cape is completely separate. Has a shiny outside, a little matte finish on the inside. It is translucent, super thin. Has a very horde-like bat sunburst kind of design to it. It just literally sits right on top of the armor. You can snug it down so it looks right through into the thing. We're going to take that off. Yeah. I love the feet with the gnarly monster nail toes there. I once caught a fish this big. This head is very cool. Popped it off so I can take a better look at it. The helmet is stuck on here a little crooked. So one face flap goes over more than the other. If you peel that back, you can see, yeah, it's definitely lopsided and crooked. It's very cool. I love the beard. I think I'm going to go with the traditional head on here. For now, at least. That's badass. His articulation is the same as He-Man's. Don't really know that. I guess that's to hold the staff. Yeah, that makes sense. Or the scimitar. This version of Skeletor is basically jacked. Similar creation with the kilted pieces attached to the belt, attached to the body. That's very cool. We're going to do a Skeletor freeze frame. It looks like a freeze frame to you, but it's not because I'm still talking. Skeletor split. Let's get that skirted piece. You see the up. Skeletor butt. The back. He's got a little bit, he's got some rocker in there, but that thigh cut is a little bit loose, so you don't get the full rocker until you do that. Nicely moving knees, almost loose. Boot cut to the bare feet, so it's not quite a boot cut, but it's the same thing. There it goes. Now we did the He-Man hold at around the 13 and the 13 and change mark. So that means we got to end the video about the 26-minute mark, because that was around twice that. He stands very well. We're coming up on 21 and a half. So let's fuck around for a minute. How about that? We're going to pad the run time with me playing with Skeletor and He-Man. There you go. That's basically how he was in the package. Package. I like this look with the old school head, scimitar. Let's see what it looks like with that on here. Yeah, it's hard to keep it exactly where I want it unless you glue it on. It's cool. It's for some people, but I don't know. I don't really need that. Let's get his... Let me take his hand off and make it easier. We're going to get his Havoc staff in his hand. If we can. Off camera. Motherfucker. Throwing hands all over the place. David's throwing hands. Watch out. There we go. The hand is on the shaft. I'm just going to leave that one. Alright. He's like, I got a Havoc staff and a fucking scimitar. What are you going to do to me, bitch? And He-Man's like, well, I got a sword and a battle axe, motherfucker. That's what I'm going to do to you. I don't know. Let's get the unhelmeted head on here for a minute. See how that looks. Bit of down, bit of up. Not bad. That's not too bad. I think the shoulder pads look better with the helmeted head, but that doesn't look bad there. Yeah. I'm digging the helmeted head for He-Man. It's very barbarian. You know. It's like, hell yeah. Come at me, motherfucker. Swearing a lot in this video tonight. But you know what? That's fine. Head. Let's see. I think that's my current preferred look for these two figures. What do you think, folks? Are you going to pick up the new Eternia He-Man and Skeletor from the Masterverse line, or are you going to pass on them? What do you think? Coming up on the 25-minute mark, and deuces.